A single tap on her forgotten phone unlocked a shadowy app filled with whispered secrets, a digital Pandora's box that shattered my world and forced me to face a love I thought was unbreakable. I caught my cheating wife after finding a hidden chat app on her phone. It was a rainy evening in Manchester, England, the clock ticking past 9 p.m. on July 5, 2025 when I stumbled upon it. I'm Daniel, a 34-year-old VR game developer, married to Sophie, a marketing consultant, for 9 years. Our life was a blend of code and campaigns, with our son Ethan, 7, adding laughter to our Manchester flat. That night, Sophie was late from a client meeting, and her phone, left charging on the kitchen counter, lit up with a notification I didn't recognize. An app called Shadow Talk flashed briefly, its icon a cryptic black feather. She'd never mentioned it, and my curiosity, honed by years of debugging code, took over. I unlocked it with her birthday pin, a habit from our early days, and dove in. The app revealed a hidden chat stream with someone named VR Dreamer. The messages were flirty, then intimate, plans for a virtual reality rendezvous, coded meetups in a private VR lounge I'd helped design. My stomach churned as I read her confessing love to this stranger, detailing how she'd escape our mundane life for these digital trysts. Ethan's crayons lay scattered nearby, a stark contrast to the betrayal unfolding on the screen. I felt like I was glitching, my reality fracturing. When Sophie walked in, rain-soaked and smiling, I held up the phone. "Who's VR Dreamer?" I asked, my voice a mix of steel and sorrow. Her smile vanished, replaced by a flush of guilt. She sank onto the couch, admitting it was Victor, a VR enthusiast she'd met at a tech conference. The app was their secret channel, a place to explore a fantasy life away from me and Ethan. She'd been lost in the escapism, she said, not realizing how deep she'd fallen until now. The next days were a storm of emotions. I moved to the guest room, my mind replaying her words. I needed something more. I tracked Victor down, a freelance coder, and confronted him online, ending his access to our VR projects. Sophie begged for forgiveness, tears streaming as she promised to delete the app, but the trust was gone. I focused on Ethan, taking him to the park, his chatter a lifeline amid my pain. Yet a part of me wondered if I'd failed her, if our life had grown too routine. Weeks later, on a quiet Sunday, I found an old VR headset Ethan had been playing with. Inside was a recording Sophie had made, a shaky apology, her voice breaking as she admitted her mistake, pleading for a chance to rebuild. It wasn't just for her, she said, but for Ethan, who deserved his family. I cried, the headset warm against my face, feeling the weight of her regret and my own. That evening, as rain tapped gently against our flat's windows, I sat with Sophie and Ethan, the Shadow Talk app deleted, its ghost lingering only in our memories. We didn't hug, not yet. The wound was too fresh, but we talked, really talked, about the life we'd let slip. Ethan nestled between us, drawing a family portrait, his crayons sketching a future we might reclaim. The app had exposed her betrayal, but it also lit a fragile spark of hope. As the rain softened into a drizzle, I felt a tear slip down my cheek, not of pain but of possibility, a quiet vow to fight for the love we'd once known, one honest step at a time.